Hi guys, welcome to my channel, All Things Musfabulous. My name is Musa Jaguja and I am your host. Yes, we are still in the the month of June, which is Youth Month. And right next to me is a beautiful lady, Yolanda Mahaeng, which will take us through what she is here to do and tell us and encourage us. Because remember, the whole entire month we have been doing encouragements, youth encouragements. So if you missed all the other videos, please go to my page, All Things Musfabulous, or just simply search Musa Jaguja and it will give you like a host of videos that I've done, but focusing this month, youth encouragement. That is what we were doing or still doing this month. So the other thing is really, I just want to say thank you to each and every person that has subscribed to this channel. Man, oh man, you guys are just rockers. You are amazing. Thank you very, very much. I truly appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, so we've got this gorgeous lady called Yolanda. I am so blessed to call her my friend. Yeah, and today she is going to just take us through her youth, and what she does now currently to impact society, because it's so good to be these adults that we are, but there's things that we need to give back. We need to give back to community so that we can grow in a positive way. You know what I mean? So without any further ado, Yolik, hey baby girl, welcome to Miss Fab.
Yeah. Fabulous.
Hi, my darling. It's good to have you here. I am so excited to have you here. So introduce yourself more and more. I don't want to miss anything, you know what I mean?
Hi, everyone. This is Yolanda Mahaeng. I'm a child of God. That's the most important thing. But I'm from the Eastern Cape, from Ecuador. Yeah. Big up for the Quanta kids. Yes, man. I'm from Cape. I'm married and with a lovely husband, with two handsome boys, very active. So that's me basically, and I'm a woman that loves other women. In a sense of, I really appreciate the strength of a woman. I'm really encouraged by the power of a woman and the young kids as well, young girls. So that's who I am. That's who I am basically in a nutshell.
Welcome, Yolik. You actually taking me straight to what I want to ask you next, because I know you're part of an organization run by Usem Gomo Bumandla. What has made you go into that field? Because I know they run a section of mentorship and you are the head of mentorship to that organization. Take us through that process, how it all began for you.
Joining Womandla was my passion. It was pushed by my passion to encourage mentoring young girls. And all of that came from me being in my youth and never had a mentor, and looking back on the things that, when you are older, now you realize that, there's all those things, they will never fade. They will always be there, So the failures that I went through, that no one ever told me about, So those things that I experienced, I thought, it would be so great for me to encourage the youth of today, because we are we're breaking the generational curse and everything that has happened in the past. So we want to change now that the next generation, the generation that is now and to come, to be a better generation, in terms of life, in terms of how we think, different perspectives. When I look back, in the way I was, how we treated our mothers, because they never understood that they were right, actually.
Yeah.
Now that I'm
so much.
Yes. Look, but not doing all those things, they will help me, at this age right now, because one day I'll be a mother, or which I am now. I'm a husband. Those things we need to encourage the youth of today, about how to take care of themselves, how to manage their emotions.
Yeah. Yeah.
And handle failure. So all those things that I couldn't get, I thought, it would be the best now to impart the next generation. So joining Woman, I was driven by my passion, and knowing that Woman is all about women, older women and younger girls. So I thought that is my field, that is my passion, and being a head of mentorship now is also encouraging the same age that I am to be mentors for these girls, to make sure that we work together to be mentors and to encourage and motivate these girls and to be better generation.
I love that, because it's so important, especially now when we have grown, to mentor other people. You know what I mean? Our downfalls, like, we need to rise up and, say them, take them through. Like the young children of today, they are really faced with a lot of pressure. They are faced with a lot of things that they deal with. So sometimes it's a bit difficult. And when they look at the older generation, which is us, we're not that old, but I mean, we're older than they are. They are now. We are youth. Let's keep it there, my friend. We are youth. But the thing is, it's so important for us to impart that knowledge to them. Like ubane cheeky, as you've mentioned, it's not going to help at all. Like, it's only now when you have children, you're like, Mama was right, actually. You know what I mean? So I think with previous videos, I actually shared one. You need to actually start appreciating umzali wakho now, because the sacrifices that they give up, like, we don't know this. I guess we never know up until we ask them, up until something, you know what I mean? But the thing is, for us to, it's like a handover, to the next generation, things to do, things not to do, what kind of pressures of society, because I mean, we hear, like I said to my other guest, is that, abantwana ngoku, they are pressured with alcohol, having like the best weave, having like the best sneaker, they want to be in the gang, you know what I mean? So it's very important for us to say, listen, there will always be a nice time. A nice time is not going anyway. And the thing is, we didn't understand this when our parents said this, right? We didn't understand this.
I feel like, if we go back, I would appreciate my mom at that time, at that moment, for each and everything that she has taught me, including those things. Now we are married. Just imagine if I was not able to make a typical tea, or to make a dough. Now my kids, I need to make dough for my kids, or to make bread cooks and stuff. But if I couldn't do at that time, so those things, now I'm appreciating those things. And the fact that my mom would wake me up, you need to go to school. Before you sleep on Sunday, make sure your shirt is ironed. Make sure this and this and this is ironed, And sometimes like, oh, I forgot to wash my shirt, like washing the collar, just a collar, you know? But those, you know,
Do we iron my friend the collar so that you make it as if, man, I washed it a long time ago?
no. I remember the other time when my mom asked me to make sure you wash your socks.
Yeah.
And you know, to wash my socks. And I wash them at night. Now I had to use the heater to dry my socks. And now they got bad. I couldn't explain to my mom why my socks has holes, you know? So those small things that we took it for granted because we want to play. We want to play, we want to watch TV and all of those things. But now I realize that all of those things, they are just time wasting. They're wasting our time, you know. Now, if we can teach our generation to use their time effectively, that would be the best, the best wisdom that we can give it to them, you know. To make sure that we teach them about alcohol, you know. You know, sometimes it's not like we just drank alcohol because we wanted. Probably it's the pain that we had, you know, the things that we went through, you know, that made us to, or maybe it's something that it's a chain of in the family that made you to realize because we were young at that time. But now, if we sit down with them now and we ask, what can I do for you? You know, what can I do? How can I help you? You know, it's everything. Because I strongly believe that there's no child that is dumb.
Yeah, no, definitely.
You failed because something happened.
Yeah.
But you put effort in whatever that you do, you can make it, you know. And failure is a step to more wisdom.
Yeah,
those
I
things
love that.
You know, we never understood that. You know, in my grade 12, when I got low results and I couldn't get what I wanted for my first year, like I was so frustrated because I couldn't understand what is happening. But now I understand now that if I pass after, does that make me a failure? Does it make me a dumb person? No. Do I need to commit suicide? No. So those things are the things that we need to explain to them. That how many people that have failed, people that have businesses have failed 20 times. You know, we have failed so many times trying to do something. You know, I'm still failing even today. There are so many things that I want to do, but I can't do them because I keep on failing. It's okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm learning that, okay, I failed on this one. What can I do better to make sure that now I get to the next step?
Yeah.
You know? So the thing with me that that we need to take to the you know, talk to them about it, you know, and just to also to clear their minds, because this is very powerful. The mind is powerful.
Yeah.
Whatever that you think of when you want to do it, if you put your mind into it, it will happen. So they have dreams now. They want cars, but I'm thinking to myself, want a car, but you're not even working yet. Let's start now. Let's look at the now.
Oh, yeah. Eh?
Now, you know, what is happening now? What is it that doesn't make you move forward? Why are you failing standard 7? Okay, it's not standard 7 now. Those days, grades, you
Grade
know,
9.
grade. You know. Okay, I'm
No, you're
revealing my
revealing
age.
your age now. You're revealing your age.
So it's that has encouraged me that the thing that I went through, I wouldn't want the next generation to experience the same thing. It's like a repetition of failure. Rather, they must fail for something different now, you know, but not what we also experience, but something totally different, you know, because they are more.
We bridge the gap. That's where we come in to bridge that gap, to say, listen, I'm here to tell my story so that you see that the person that I am today, right, might have failed so many times, but I wouldn't want you to repeat, right? So even though we fail, but it doesn't mean we should give up. Avoid, learn from other people's mistakes so that you don't even have to fall into that same pit, right? So like, I understand when you say you fell in love and that was your passion with like joining Womandla and you being the head of STEM. Well done to you. I mean, well, the of mentorship, I'm thinking of STEM because there's a STEM awards coming up. There's STEM awards coming up. I'm so excited for that, but we're digressing now. But you're the head of mentorship, and I love the work that you guys do. You know, imparting like information and encouragement to the youth, and just to lift them up because they face so much. They face so much. But I mean, as viewers that are listening now or watching, how can we as society come hand in hand with Womandla to say, listen, if there's a drive that you guys do monthly, if there's things that people can come and drop off at a certain place, just tell us, how can we as a society help you, as the Womandla head of mentorship?
You know what? If I can quickly tell you a quick story, you know. I recently went to a school, I think a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it's always painful to see this generation, that are still struggling with people. They don't have jersey and it's winter, it's cold.
Yeah.
They don't have shoes. You can see their shoes with in our days, we used to call it 0 hour zone. If your shoe has a hole and like that 0 hour zone, like,
yeah.
like we still see that even today, So what I'm currently pushing now is to help them with this uniform. The second one was the fact that I was also told that there's a girl who got sick at school, and when they asked what is going on, what's wrong, the last time she ate was like days ago. So she got sick because she hasn't been eating, So it broke my heart. It broke my heart so badly that we're thinking of sanitary towels, because that's another important issue that they are still facing. We're bringing sanitary towels. When we get there, there's a child who got sick because she hasn't been eating, it broke my heart. So currently the drive that we're busy doing now, I know, and I don't even know where it's the uniform, the food parcels, and the uniform, the food parcels, and the sanitary towels. But yeah, I'm so grateful of the people that quickly pitched in when I spoke about this girl, that now the family is sorted for the next 3 months. Every month someone will be buying food for them, so, but yeah, we're pushing that it doesn't end there.
Yeah.
We will supply forever until they are fine, they are on their feet. Because remember, Womandla is also encouraging and motivating women as well. It's not only young girls. Then we can just look at the fact that what is going on with the mother, what is going on with the parents, what can we help to generate more money for them so that they can be sustained for the next years until the girl finishes the school and be able to get back to working for a family. Unfortunately, black tax will never go away, because now if the family is struggling, when she is done studying and studying, working, now she has to go back, and to take care of her family. So that's what the society right now, we are currently asking that, please, whatever that you can do, you don't even have to give us money. If you have food parcels that you have, just call us, send an email at Womanda, go to our website, and find all the information, all the contacts that we have that you can get us, help us with the food parcels, help us with the sanitary towels, and also help us with helping them with the school uniform, especially now that it's winter. Girls, they have very short uniform. And when we ask them, when did you buy this uniform? Because we're trying to think, are you rolling it up or is it small? But it's small because they've been using it since grade 6. No,
Standard 6.
Grade 8. Yeah, since grade 8. So that's what we're pushing right now, and we're asking for help. If whatever that you can donate, whatever that you can give, to these kids, to make sure that they have joy. There's nothing better than being happy and feeling hated and feeling like you are still alive, other than, because most of other girls that we have, the mentorship that I've been going through the workshops and talking to these girls, what we have picked up, when they are suffering in home, struggling with money, finances, poverty, they end up having boyfriends. Because they're trying to get some, food, money, and all of those things. But we try to encourage them that at the end of the day, you need to know who you are. There are things that you can do to get money. Rather start a business. Rather go and work for maybe Spur. Just to be a tailor, to help out, whatever that you can do, just to bring in something a day, other than using money, because this is your temple. If you use it for money, it will not come back again. It's not like when you have money now, you can restore it. As much as it restores itself, but in your mind, you get so damaged because now, along the way, you get hurt. So,
So where can we get a hold of you? Like with all that you have said now, how do we reach out to you?
You can send an email as well, yolanda@womanda.com. You can also get to our social media platforms, Womanda website. There is all the links at the bottom. Our Instagram, our Facebook. You can just inbox us and just tell us, okay, this is what I can give, this is what I can help. Can you please maybe give me contacts of the families, It's fine, because we don't want to embarrass them at the same time, If you can meet up with the family, that will also be fine. Then you can, take care, it's like you're taking a child under your arm. With this child, with the journey of this child, So whatever that you can, it's okay. Our website at womanda.com. All the links are there. Send us an email, ping us, inbox us, whatever that you can, just to get hold of us. But my personal email address is yolanda@womanda.com.
Thank you so much. And I mean, people can also leave a comment down below if they didn't get all that information from Yolanda. But sure, this has been such a, it is actually so rough out there, and we need to come together and just, help each other out. I'm just thinking of Acts. There's a scripture there in Acts where it says, people that had big houses, they sold their houses and bought food for those that don't have. So for us as people that are privileged enough to have more than, you know. We need to just come together as a society, because sinento yojongelana phansi as people, and that's so wrong, you know. That's not us, you know, especially us as Black community, because we have been taught ubuntu, you know what I mean? So we need to practice that. Let's go back to our roots, you know, and practice ubuntu, because that is ubuntu on its own. Helping out other people, being the bridge for other people, lending out a helping hand, buying books, buying school shoes, uniform, and all of those kind of things. The children of today shouldn't suffer the way we suffered. You know what I mean? So we should just come together and bridge that gap. I don't know why I'm echoing, but yeah, thank you very much, Yolanda, for sharing this with us. Like, we truly appreciate you and what the Mandla women do. This is absolutely amazing what you guys do. May God just bless you, and may you get more and more sponsors in terms of what you are doing, you know. We are going to actually also, there's a lady called Nosiphiwo Hermanus, which video yakhe, she couldn't join us today, so she sent through a video that I will end off with that. She is also mentoring young boys, and she would just mention there exactly what she would need, and comment down below, reach out to these ladies and just give a helping hand. Everybody needs someone. Everybody needs someone. So if you're that someone, don't just sit. This video is, share it with people, because I mean, that's how we grow as society. It's not about numbers, not about subscriptions, not about anything else, but now we're just calling out South Africans to come together and just bridge the gap. We need to just close that gap now. It's time, guys. It's time for us to bridge that gap. But I mean, with all of that said, emotions and everything, your leak, Yolanda, thank you very much, my honey, for coming through to Musfabulous. We truly appreciate you. And she's also got a channel. Yes, a heart-to-heart conversation with her. One day we'll invite her to blossom, because she deserves to be there as well. Yeah, she's coming. But other than that, guys, enjoy the next video from Nosiphiwo Hermanus. But from me to you, have a blessed time. And it doesn't stop with just June month. Each and every day, each and every month, it needs to become something to make the world a better place. It might be helping out women, might be helping out children, it might be helping out anybody that needs your help. Avail yourself as children of God, you know, children of God avail themselves. They're like, yes, I'm available to help out. Let's just be those kind of people. All right, our time is running out. Thank you once again, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.
Hi everyone, my name is Nosiphiwo, surname Hermanus. I'm a founder of an NPO organization called Warriors of the Land. Warriors of the Land solely focuses on mentoring young boys from disadvantaged communities. It is a program that equips young men to be able to withstand social pressures, and to also equip them with skills as well in their future jobs or other opportunities. Young boys are motivated in the programs to become an asset to communities by leading impactful lives and making wise choices. So, Warriors of the Land, we try by all means to expose the young boys to the positiveness of being a young man, and what value and what stand you can take as the young man in society. So we do this by offering programs such as career days, where we expose the boys and we take them to a different departments where they can see that there are different industries and different departments and different fields that they can venture into in their future. We also do this by doing hikes with them where we get one-on-one sessions to speak with them, to mentor them, and to challenge them to speak out as young men, to open up and remove the stigma that is surrounded by being a young man in South Africa. So we don't only focus on young boys, because in some other programs we do cater for young girls as well that are interested, but the main focus is mainly on boys, because we feel like there's a lack in our society of mentoring. There's a lack of programs where these boys are being mentored. We as society, we expect them to be a certain way, but then there's a lack of opportunities and programs where we can have these boys and listen to their voices and mold them and direct them in the way that they should be heading. So currently at Warriors of the Land, we need men to stand up. We need you guys to stand up. We need more male figures that will be mentors. We need people that are hungry for change, that are hungry for a better societies. You know, we need people that our children will look up to. So we need you guys to take up space. We need you men to stand up and take such programs. My message for the youth actually is that don't be complacent. Do not be complacent. Follow those dreams. Take up space. Take charge of your life. And remember that every single choice that you make, there is a consequence. So every single choice that you take, every single decision that you make regarding your life, there's a cost to it. It can be positive, it can be negative. But focus on bettering yourself. Focus on involving yourself in things that will help you grow. So that is my message to you guys, that be the change that you would like to see. Stop sitting down, stop complaining, take charge. The world is your oyster. Be the change that you want to see. That's it. Thank you.